Hello, Raven, Shri, wild soul wandering through the early part of winter. And it is 2019, and we are kind of in between these two eclipse energies that are activating some real deep seeds for our new year. And in this percolating hibernation space of winter, which is also the direction of north on the medicine wheel, I have been gifted with the experience, with the information of my father's recent passing, and the experience to work some magic and alchemy into that transition, not only for his spirit, but also for my being. Getting to live on this planet without my father being alive opens up a very big sense of freedom, and it exposes me to so many prisons that are still present in my body-mind complex. And so these are the energies that have been swirling through my winter space. And I've been working with a tarot reading that I pulled on Christmas Day when my father passed, and I've been working with it, and I'm soon going to integrate these cards back into the deck because the full moon lunar eclipse is coming up on Sunday, and so I'm going to integrate these medicines back into the deck after having worked with this for almost a month. It's been really delicious. And so I want to share some of the cards. So I did a 4-card reading. So the first card that I pulled from the deck was a card to represent my father, and this is perfect, the passage into Bardo space, and just really seeing his presence no longer on the earth, and this journey that he's on, and like he's moved far away. Raven, he's moved far away. All right, you can expand a little bit more in the world. That's the distance now that he is at. And so the second card that I pulled in the reading was a card to represent me. And I pulled a major arcana card, which is phenomenal. I pulled the Sun card. And so in my father's passage from the earth, there's this call for me to find a brighter radiance of my light and life force and bring that alive in my Shri devotions. The third card that I pulled in this reading was a card to represent the magic that is available through this experience of his passage. And the card that I got is 3 of Stones, and it's a community card. And this is pretty delicious because there's a lot of magic that is brewing and burning and buoying me through some reestablishments of community, both within the inner aspects of myself, the community between my internal members, and also my interactions with community in this second year now that is starting in my Middle World apprenticeship, my 7-year apprenticeship. And so this passage of my father is opening me up to a different way of being in the world. There's more safety now for me to step out and interact with others. And so the last card that I pulled in the reading was for the passageway through this experience for me. And I pulled the Elemental of Shells. And this is really beautiful because really the passageway that I'm moving through in his death now is opening up to the light and life force of my feminine flow. With my father alive on the planet, I had more of a masculine defense and protection around me that can now be shed, and I can experience the masculine presence in the world differently through his absence. And in that different relationship, I can also find a feminine radiance and softness and trust and beauty and strength within myself as a female, as a woman, an energy that has been suppressed through the authority of father in my life. And so I am so grateful for my practice that this experience is offering me such a rebirth and a deep initiation, a deeper initiation into this second year entry into my second adulthood. So I am going to keep these cards on my altar, and they will be getting integrated into the larger deck, and I will assimilate all this juju and move into the next stage of the evolution process.